Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another movie review episode of the Chuckload of Comics show. If this is your first time to the channel, take a second, click that subscribe button, join us here every week for all the fun. This week's movie review is a movie I have been highly anticipating, the new Vin Diesel film, Bloodshot. Take a look.
I can tell you this, I'm excited to see this. The best way to say this, to answer that question is, I can't wait for the premiere.
Based on the best-selling comic book, Vin Diesel stars as Ray Garrison, a soldier recently killed in action and brought back to life by the RST Corporation as the superhero Bloodshot. With an army of nanotechnology in his veins, he is an unstoppable force, stronger than ever and able to heal instantly. But in controlling his body, the company has sway over his mind and his memories as well. So although Ray doesn't know what's real and what's not, he's on a mission to find out the truth. The film is directed by David S.F. Wilson and stars Vin Diesel and Guy Pearce. So I have been highly anticipating this movie, Bloodshot. I've loved every single trailer that came out. Each trailer was better than the last. It just looked awesome. Something about the sound, the music in the trailers, that awesome nanotechnology CGI looked so good in the trailers. So I was a big proponent for Bloodshot, and I'm here to tell you this morning, did not like this movie. This movie missed the mark, at least for me. And let's talk. There's a number of reasons I want to sort of break down why it didn't work. Totally spoiler free. But speaking of the trailer, speaking of that nanotechnology, that it was like supposed to be a major plot device of the film, totally underused in the movie. There's very, very little of that in the film. You only really see it maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the entire movie. That awesome CGI, like I was expecting his head to get blown off or an arm to get chopped off and for it to kind of reform. You don't get any of that in the movie. The other thing in the trailer that I love so much is that it seemed like Vin Diesel, his character was sort of piecing it all together as the movie went on. Doesn't happen at all. It's just explained to him towards the end of the film. So you don't get that sort of pieced together revenge mission that it seemed like he was going to go on throughout the film. You don't get any of that. So it's not going to say it was a misleading trailer, but they definitely showed you the best beats of the film in the trailer. And the rest of the movie, I was just finding myself getting really, really bored. Starts out really awesome. Like everything up until the title treatment, I was like, all right, this movie's going to be badass. Everything from the title treatment on, I was just getting so bored with it. Just something about the plot, the pacing of the film just did not work at all. I think one of the reasons is it didn't really know what its audience is. If you're a Vin Diesel fan and you're going in there, you're thinking you're seeing Fast and the Furious, you're going to be very disappointed. If you're a Marvel MCU fan, you think you're going to go in there and see a new superhero film, you're going to be very disappointed. And if you're like me, and you think you're going to go see this badass sci-fi action film, sort of like Edge of Tomorrow, even iRobot, I mean, you're going to be pretty let down. It's lacking in those cool sci-fi elements. Like I talked about, the nanotechnology, just totally underused. I found myself getting really bored. Also, it should have been R-rated. I mean, the actions, the best parts of this film are the fight sequences, even though sometimes they do run a little long. But it needed that Logan, bloody, hacking people to bits. There wasn't. I know you got to go PG-13 to put asses in the seats, but an R rating would have gone a long way with Bloodshot. Hell, it's got blood in the title. So I can't recommend Bloodshot. I am sad to say, and it's not because of the acting. I mean, Vin Diesel was really good in the film. I mean, Guy Pearce was awesome. The acting was really, really, really well done. Just something about the storyline, the plot. I almost am more excited about Bloodshot 2 than I was about Bloodshot 1, because it ends with a really nice cliffhanger. It's just not very well executed. So sorry to say, guys, cannot recommend Bloodshot. Wish I could, but hey, can't win them all. So let me know, how excited are you guys for Bloodshot? Let us know in the comments section. And did you see it? Did you like it? Did I totally miss the mark on this? We'd love to hear your thoughts. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Join us here this weekend for a weekend review, the breakdown of all the nerdy news of the week, including a totally spoiler discussion for the movie Bloodshot. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Click the subscribe button. We'll see you here next week, right here on Chuckload of Comics. Have a fantastic week.